Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'll be doing a set of note cards and these will all be thank you cards. So I have here four panels of watercolor cardstock. This is the Canson Monval. I will be using a background stamp and this is from Penny Black and it is called Peacock Feather. And I'll be using a technique that I've used in the past but that I enjoy pretty much. So I'm gonna be inking my background stamp with the Versamark ink. I'm not gonna be doing any embossing. I'm just using the Versamark to act like a grabber of the colors that I will apply. And my pad here is a bit dry, so that's why I'm inking so many times. Okay, so this is pretty much invisible. I'm gonna give it a quick heat set. And I will be using some distress inks and I'm not sure yet what colors. Now for my first one I will do Picked Raspberry and Dusty Concord. I'm just preparing my sponges. So I'm just applying the color, I'm rubbing it into the paper, and I know that you cannot see anything of that pattern now, but you will see it in a minute. Okay, so now that I have my colors there, I will pick my brush and dip it into water and just swipe it across. And you can see now that pattern showing through. Now you can do this by applying the color directly onto the stamp, the colors, and stamp like that, but when you will add water, you will move color from that pattern and you won't have a defined pattern. So this is pretty warped. I'm not worrying because I will be die cutting a circle out of it. I will give it a quick heat set. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more, just for the sake of combining colors. So once again I'm applying the Versamark. And I'm really pressing because the watercolor paper has its own texture, and this design is pretty intricate and has fine lines, so I just want to make sure that the Versamark gets into all those details. I'll be using the Peacock Feathers Distress ink and the tumbled glass. I'm gonna switch to the salty ocean. So now let's go on with the water. can see there it starts to show. So as I said, I will be die cutting the circle, and the die that I'm using is from Tonic Studios. And probably this is too big, so I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna be adding some perfect pearls on top, and I have the perfect pearl color, and this is a very shimmery powder that you can apply with a brush. This is from Ranger. Basically just pick a bit of the powder and you pass it on top, and it adds a bit of shimmer, as you can see here, a pearlized look. Now for my sentiment, I'll be using a Thanks die, and this is really called Thanks, and this is by Simon Says, and I will be cutting from some glitter foam, so I'll be cutting 2 of these. And I will be using the Thanks stamp set from Simon Says, and I've already pulled out the For All You Do, and I'm gonna be stamping onto some black cardstock and do white embossing. I'll be using some foam to adhere my circle, and as usual I'm using craft foam. I'm placing this right in the center of my card. And for adhering my die cut, I'll quickly use my Xyron machine, and this is a sticker maker that I haven't been using in ages. So you basically just put your paper or whatever die cut you have, and then from the other side you just pull down. And then you just peel off the top plastic that is very sticky, and there you have your sticker. You can see the adhesive there. And I'm gonna have the For All You Do right on the bottom, and I'm using some small foam squares. I will add some sequins also, just because I love them so much, and I will be adhering these down with the Ranger Multimedia Matte. Okay, so that's the first card finished. I'm gonna do the same for my second card. Okay, so here are my both cards finished. I'm gonna do the rest off camera because they pretty much will be the same. I really love this technique that you can do with the Versamark and the Distress inks or any other watercolor mediums. I hope you can give it a try. I thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye bye.